we just got here to Kentucky, drove straight through the night. Sun's just coming up behind Brett there, and we're here hopefully to find some sheds and also to scout some rut stands and hang some stands. Mostly just going to be walking the property today and then hanging stands tomorrow based on our findings. I know Joe and Uriah haven't really dove into the timber here on the southern end of the farm, so we're going to focus on that first thing this morning and hopefully find a couple good rut stand locations and pick up some bone in the process.
All right, Ross and I did a lot of walking yesterday. We walked most of the farm, which really surprised we did. Walked from sun up to sundown, put on about 13 miles. We saw a lot of ground, so that was really good. We got a really good feel for the farm yesterday. Looked for a bunch of sheds. We only found 2 though. Actually, I found this one this morning driving in, so it wasn't even yesterday, and just one old one. So a couple of young deer. This one has kind of some funky stuff going on with his base, which is pretty neat. But anyway, we're a little bit surprised because we know there's some great mature bucks on this farm, and we don't think they left. So it's kind of weird we haven't found their sheds yet, but I'm sure they'll be back this summer and into the next season. Anyway, we found some really good places that we want to hang stands during the rut. Both are pinch points in the timber, just great travel areas for buck cruising during the rut. So we're going to head in and hang a couple stands this morning and get some more work done on the farm before we head back to New Hampshire tomorrow. Yeah, 35. Okay, so just ranging this ash tree, it's on this lip of this ridge here. Behind us we have a pasture, big pasture, and then we have a river or a creek bottom down the bottom of this ridge. And so the movement's more or less pinched right on this lip of this ridge. So the fence is kind of down, it's not all the way down, but there's a sag in the fence here that they're crossing. That'll be a 35-yard track for us, and then there's a big gap in the fence down right on the lip, and that's about I think 30 as well, or 29, so it will be a perfect spot. We'll be able to catch any buck that's coming really through this area during the rut, and this is one of the best pinch points on the entire farm. It's right in the middle, and it connects all the timber, so we got a lot of cutting to do, but we should be in good shape once we get that stand in that tree, so we're gonna get to it.
Oh, it's nice. I'm glad I found the right that I could compare it to last year's.
Oh, yeah, that's a good dude.
Yeah, that's solid too. I mean, this is a big G2, I thought. That one, if you look at them, hold them up.
And the mass isn't comparable, but
See how it curves just a little bit more?
yeah, it's bigger.
Yeah, just a tad bit bigger. That's so cool, dude. That's all. No, the mass doesn't compare. Probably maybe 4 3/4 inch bases, maybe 5 inches. Big Brow definitely had better mass, but.
Oh, look at that, man. That's what I was worried about with them. At least this side shed well.
Oh, clean, really. Perfect shed, perfect shed. Yeah.
It's a good deer.
Right there, that's a killing spot. We got a great spot here, great stand hung here this morning. 2 great lanes to these 2 crossings of this fence. This is right in the middle of the farm, right up against one of the biggest bedding areas, well, the biggest bedding area in the farm. So feeling really, really good about this spot. We're gonna leave this alone probably till November, and then climb in the stand and hopefully have a couple good hunts out of it.
Well, it's finally here, May 23rd. We're finally getting our beans in the ground. I'm really excited. This is the area we call North Grown-Up. You probably saw it all during the last year's series. Uriah filming BLT and a bunch of other bucks coming up through here. And then at the very end of the year when Josiah missed K2, was right out of the blind that's over my right shoulder. Getting beans in today. BLT's pretty much had this as a home area. I wouldn't say we're planting these specifically for BLT, but I think these will help. You know, if we don't get him early season or in the rut, I'm pretty confident this deer will show up here on this bean plot in late season. And God willing, me, Uriah, will have a crack at him this year.